What's going on YouTube? Today we are back with another video, and today we have some red steel 10s from 2005. And how do we know they're from 2005? Well, simple. That's how. So, crazy thing is on all these shoes, the uppers aren't even too bad, but like just the amount of age from the shoes, so everything is just coming apart so easily. So we're gonna end up cleaning these and taking them apart, doing the whole reglue process, and we're gonna make these look so nice again. Alright guys, so to begin the cleaning on these red steel 10s, we're gonna use some Rejuvenator with a medium texture brush and a little bit of Dawn dish detergent mixed in there. I'm just gonna start from the tongue and make our way all the way around the shoe. I'm going to switch over to a stiff texture brush and begin cleaning the midsole and the outsoles. Alright guys, we've gone ahead and finished cleaning these completely up. We're going to go ahead and let them dry, and then we're going to go ahead and start to take them apart. Alright guys, at this point I'm going to begin just completely taking the soles off. It's already pretty much off already. So I'm just going to go ahead, and this should peel off really easily. And now we're going to go ahead, remove the midsole as well. Alright, so I've got it all taken apart. It's going to take a while to clean off all the old glue, but it shouldn't be too hard just for the fact that most of it is flat. So that makes a lot of it a lot easier for me to go ahead and do really fast. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to fast forward to when we're ready to go ahead and reglue them. Alright guys, at this point it's time to begin the reglue process on these 10s. First thing I'm going to do is start by regluing the air unit to the midsole, then the midsole to the outsole, and so on. Guys, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did mess up. I accidentally applied glue to both sides of the midsole, so like now I have to like reglue the midsole to the uppers really fast. So I'm just making sure this is seated properly. I did a pretty good job, even though I just went with it with one whole piece, which I probably shouldn't do, but it ended up coming out like it did what it needed to do, so I'm happy for that. Okay guys, so the hard part is over. We have the shoes glued down to the foundation. Now it's just to go ahead and do these sides. So I already taped up around there so I don't get any extra glue where I don't need them. And the thing with 10s is, you guys probably already realized, there's no lines to follow. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's literally no lines to follow. The midsole is just a whole different shape from the upper. So you just have to fit it to the bottom properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply glue to the back. I'm going to seal that in, and then I'm just going to go around the sides and make our way to the toe cap. Alright guys, so at this point I'm wrapping up the reglue on the left shoe, and I'm starting the detailing on this right shoe here. So I'm using my glue eraser, and I'm going around, and like all the parts that have like extra glue in it, like you see right here, just using the glue eraser, I'm going over it, and the glue eraser pretty much just eats up the glue, just gets rid of it. Once I finish doing that, I'm going to go ahead and acetone all the dirt that's around the midsole. Then I'm going to go ahead and ice up the soles. We're going to acetone the soles as well. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some acetone and a Q-tip, and pretty much we're just going to go in between these grooves here. It might not look dirty, but I'm going to show you guys once I actually do it. That's how the Q-tip looks. You guys can see that's dirty. So there's the difference there. So we're gonna do this for the entire outsole. Then we switch to the cotton rounds and do the same thing, just wipe the entire sole down. Alright guys, now we're just wiping down the outsole with the cotton rounds and acetone, just to make sure we get all the dirt out. You guys can see that. That's how dirty it is. Alright guys, now we're gonna go ahead and remove the creases. So I have all the creases pressed out, have them stuffed with some plastic bags. Have my damp rag right here. Gonna place it over the shoe, like so. I'm gonna squeeze it tight from the bottom to make sure it's really pressed on there. And I have my iron here. So I'm just gonna go ahead, press over the shoe very hard, and you don't wanna stay in one place for too long. Okay guys, at this point, we're gonna start the icing process. I'm gonna use some CCK soy sauce. I already have the sheets laid out behind me, so rear, front, rear, front. I'm gonna be doing it in two different sections. And I'm gonna be using a thick paintbrush just to go ahead and spread the sauce across the outsoles. Alright guys, as you can see, I have some paint that needs to be touched up, so I'm going to be using some Angelus flat white paint, a fine paintbrush. I'm just going to go over and touch up all the spots. Now I'm going to blend it in. Obviously it looks lighter, but once it dries in, it's going to darken up. Alright guys, the shoes came out super clean. I'm so pleased with the results. Cleaned them up, they're nice and white again. We iced up the soles, it has that nice gray again. Reglued them, fully reglued them. Midsoles, outsoles, the uppers, everything is nice and connected and good to wear again. So if you guys want this treatment done to your own sneakers, you can DM me on Instagram at DreSterations. If you have any questions or concerns, drop a comment. I respond to all comments and DMs. So if you want to ask me questions there, I'm always glad to help. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.